G'day guys, it's Jimmy Hack back on the job again, and today I'm doing some map sensor testing. Now for those of you who are not aware, a map sensor is actually two sensors in one. It's a map T sensor, manifold air pressure / temperature. So here's the pinout and the expected voltage outcomes when we're doing our testing. Currently we're sitting on 4 volts. I've got it plugged in to the ground. Ground is 91, as you can see, or you might know that as negative, and the signal positive. It's a yellow cable I'm using at the moment, and I'm on the blue yellow, which is the vacuum. Pin 34, we should be seeing somewhere between 1.2 and 4.7. At the moment we're looking at 4 volts because the engine's not running, so let's go start it up. Okay, we're back again. Looking at the voltage reading, the car's running. It's very difficult to see this light in here, it's pretty shit actually. 1.145, the reading should be 1.2. Look, I'm not going to worry too much about that, but if it was under 1 volt, I'd be a little bit more concerned that perhaps there was a bit of resistance in the wiring. So let's go through and show you how to do some probing. It's probing time, guys, so always remember your ground. Okay, it's 91. I've got the list here. This is what you'll be probing. We're going to do vacuum, the air pressure first, so that's blue and yellow, and then we're going to get into the temperature part of the sensor and probe that. So let's go in. Got my probe here, back probe, like a precision needle, and I actually went out and labelled these here. So we've got map, vacuum, another signal there, TPS. So I've labelled it. It's a blue with a yellow stripe. That's what we're looking for. Really difficult area to work with. It's right down in there. Absolute shit spot to work with. So you just poke it down there until you'll feel a distinctive, like a bit of pressure there where the electrical connector is, and you'll know you're on it in the right spot. So at the moment I haven't hit it again. I've just got to finagle that around till I get it. There we go. I can feel it now. Just give it a bit of a push. It's hard while I'm recording. I might just hang on a second and put the phone down. Alright, we've got it probed. Pin 91 is the ground or negative, and pin 34. So not sure how well this camera is going to see it, but on the side here we've got some numbers, and you basically just work out from those where you need to be. Alright, we'll go over to the driver's seat and give the pedal a bit of a mash. Alright, so there we go, we've got 1.16 voltage, and remember at full manifold vacuum where you really up it, you should be approaching around about the 4 volt range. Okay, so that is clearly working. Okay, so should you have not gotten your 4 volt or your 1.1 volt, the next thing to do is to jump into this back connector here. It's in a bit of a shit of a spot. You've got to pull that out and do some probing in there. Just look for your colours, your ground wire, and away you go. Alright, let's go have a look at temperature sensor now, which is part of the map sensor. Alright, so we're back over to the temperature sensor. Here's my little chart I did up before. Temperature is black with a yellow stripe, and it's on pin 39. So where this yellow probe is here, I'm looking for a black with a yellow stripe. Now I did mark this out before. It's this wire here. Boom. Look, somebody's been bloody chopping the wires. That's bullshit. Anyway, it's just down in there. It's right next to the bloody, I don't know if you can see that, right next to that tower there. We're just probing there without touching the wires together. I'm going to put the phone down so I can do this. Alright, I think I've got it in. The car is currently off. I do have to go start up the car. Alright, we've got some readings changing here. Okay, 2.5. Let's go across to our chart and see what the chart is saying. Alright, what does it say? It says anywhere for temperature between 3.5 to 2 volts. Now, if you have a look at the next chart down, that's the map temperature readings at different temperatures and voltages. So if it says 2.4 volts, we'd be working out that I would say that the map temperature is saying that it's 50 degrees. Now, I'd have to say that that's possibly incorrect. So this map temperature may actually be very suspicious in that it's not reading the correct way. But what I would do next is basically go under the hood and I would check that signal return wire, the black and yellow, at that connector, and make sure that, you know, if it's still 2.4 in the engine bay, well, we're looking at the wiring is in the clear, and possibly looking at the fact that that map sensor is reading the incorrect voltage, which could mean it's leaning the car off. So that's something interesting to look at. Alright guys, so I hope that's been very helpful, talking about map sensors, and the next one we'll do will be the wheel bearing sensors to check your traction control and your ABS. Alright guys, till next time, enjoy.